students, welcome to Dheeraj Academy. So in the today's class, we're gonna study about a very important topic regarding the transport in animals or especially for the human beings. Okay. So the transportation is a process, it's a life process in which substance absorbed is transported from one body part to its other body parts as per as the requirement. So the transportation in humans is basically it involves the circulatory system in the human that serves as a primary transportation mechanism. It compromising blood vessels, heart and facilitate the supply of oxygen and nutrient while eliminating the carbon dioxide. Okay, of course, if there is a supply of oxygen and carbon dioxide, the role of the blood will always come, right? So let me show you. Additionally, the circulatory system plays a very important role in the body's immune response, aiding into fight against infection. As I told you, WBC, RBC, all those are the components of blood. So blood is very important for this as well. Now, Heart is a pumping machine that pushes out the blood into the blood vessels, and from these to different parts of the body. It has 4 chambers separated by septum which prevent mixing of pure and impure blood. Okay, we have 4 chambers like this. Okay, in which these 2 chambers compromises of the deoxygenated blood, those I am denoting you, and after it will go towards the lungs, it will come with the purified oxygenated blood. And then this oxygenated blood is being supplied to the other parts of the body, to the cell. Okay, so these two are, this is atrium. Let me write down with a yellow pen so that you won't confuse. This one is atrium, this one is also atrium. The upper 2 parts is the atrium and the lower is the ventricle, and this is also ventricle. So the upper and the lower atrium and the ventricle, that is. Okay. Okay, so I hope you understood this one. Atrium, ventricle. Okay, and the ventricle, this one is in the right, this is right ventricle, this is left atrium, this is left ventricle. Okay, so the blue one, the red one denotes the oxygenated blood, and the blue one denotes the deoxygenated blood, right, without oxygen. So of course the deoxygenated blood have to go through the lungs so that they can be oxygenated further. Atrium upper chamber and the ventricles are the lower chamber. Let's move forward. Through the systole and diastole, like when the blood is entering from one chamber to another chamber, it is referring to the systole and the diastole. The heart efficiently propels and circulates blood, ensuring the essential oxygen and nutrient will reach the body tissues and organ. Arteries, thick walled blood. What are arteries? Arteries are more thick. Arteries always supply. Arteries always supply oxygenated blood. Okay. But the only artery, see the exception is written here. Exception is the pulmonary artery, because it will supply what? Artery always supply oxygenated, but the only artery is the pulmonary artery that supplies the deoxygenated blood. Is it clear? Yes. So now how the blood will come? It will come towards the right atrium, and then it will go towards this, and then it will go towards the, see, through the pulmonary artery it will go towards the lungs, and after coming from the lungs it becomes oxygenated and it will return to it through the pulmonary veins. And pulmonary vein is the only vein that supply oxygenated, because vein never supply oxygenated blood. So it will come to the left atrium and then left ventricle. Why the left ventricle is so thick? Because it needs to supply the whole blood through the aorta, and that requires a large force. That's why the wall is very thick. Okay. veins. As I told you, veins, valves are present in the veins so that they can prevent the backflow, and it actually carries the deoxygenated blood. But the exception, I told you, pulmonary vein is the exception. That's it. Capillaries are the thin wall, extremely narrow, which connects the artery to veins, so that the blood is coming, it becomes oxygenated. Okay, it is like that. Blood contains plasma that mainly contains water and sodium and a lot of things. So the light color fluid primarily composed of water, constituting the matrix of the blood. It is like a fluid kind of material. Blood cells is like either it have the RBC both and the WBC. Okay, platelets is for the, if you got any injury, the platelets will start secreting. Red blood cells are red due to the presence of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin readily, it means it easily binds with the oxygen and carbon dioxide, facilitating the transport of oxygen. Right? White blood cells have a crucial role in supporting the immune system, and platelets are very important for the blood coagulation and serves as a defense mechanism preventing excessive blood loss. What about the lymph? Lymph is a kind of a colorless fluid because it lacks RBC and all, and especially it is for the transport of fat and all, right? And it actually present the armpits region, the groin region, okay, that kind of region, okay, kind of a hall center, so that if any bacteria, or check-in center, if any bacteria is there, they will swell basically, and also plays a vital role in the checking. What is double circulation? See, let me show you in a very clear diagram. Now this right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle is clear. So of course the deoxygenated blood will come and it will be here, and then what happened, it will go through the lungs. From this it will go through the lungs, through the pulmonary, see, it is going through the lung, through the pulmonary artery, yes, through the pulmonary artery. And what happened next, the third one step is, it will it is the only vein that is carrying oxygenated blood, and pulmonary artery is the only artery that is carrying deoxygenated. So that is opposite for them, because artery never carry deoxygenated and vein never carry oxygenated. That's why left atrium, it will enter the oxygenated blood, and through this it will go to the aorta, and that's it, right? Okay, so it means blood circulation. What is double circulation? One is the pulmonary circulation, and the another one is basically systemic circulation, both together called as double circulation, right? Yes, that's it. Okay, what is pulmonary? Where the lungs involved, because the pulmonary word is related to lungs. Systemic, when the aorta is supplying the blood to all parts of body, right? Next, so the transportation in human being is written here. This is for your notes so that I can provide you, and I will do the quiz session as well. For the quiz session, you need to connect with us in through the WhatsApp channel. Okay, I'm providing you the link in the description. So if you want to connect, if you want to message us, if you have any query regarding to the classes, you can just text. So this is for your notes purposes. Please write it down or just take the screenshot. And there's a difference between arteries and veins also given, because in the sample paper you will find these kind of questions. So that's why I just make a notes for you. So thank you so much, students. I really hope you are enjoying the session. With the 10 minutes we are doing a lot. Thank you so much. Keep subscribe and do share with your friends.